Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Vicky here. This might be a bit of a long video because yeah, this might be a long video because I've got several things I want to do. I need to catch up on a couple of annuals that I've done. I haven't filmed again for a little while because again, bad work. And a slightly funny story attached to this, so bear with me. I'm currently trialing a camera stand thing with a ring light, which my lovely husband has bought me because my previous setup was literally a really old selfie stick thing which is falling apart, being held up by a glass vase, and last week I went a long way in work and blah 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 and did normal stuff, and my client actually gave me a big bunch of flowers because they were just so pleased with what I was doing and how I'd helped them, and I'd helped them get further in accreditation, yada yada yada, and a beautiful bunch of flowers which I brought home obviously, and oh look what I've got, blah blah blah, which have now gone into the glass vase, meaning I was like, so problem being now, how am I going to film? Because the selfie stick is so old it won't stand up on its own. So husband's like, I might have a solution for you. Hang on, I don't know where my finger is, I'm sorry. See, I'm trialing. He said I have a solution for you. And out comes a wrapped present. And I go, no, I don't want to open a Christmas present. You know, it'd be one less Christmas present to have. No, I was like, no. Obviously I'm guessing what it is. Please, I don't want to open it. It's wrapped for Christmas. I will have it for Christmas. I will find a different way. I'm sure I can fix up this, selfie stick thing in some way, shape or form, or whatever it might be. Anyway, bless him. Yes, I've opened it, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm now trying it to see if it works. It's really weird. There is going to be a bit of a shake going on because I'm not sure it's going to stay where it currently is. But I just had to see if it's working. I had to see what it was going to look like. I actually expected to show more of my desk, so I actually thought you'd be able to see my binders and stuff at the back. So I might have to work out if I can get it higher or do whatever I need to do with it, or if the angle's right in the first place. I don't know. Anyway, as I said, this might be a really long video, so I'm sorry if you're still with me right now. Hi everyone. So I am still ill, and if I start coughing, I'm really sorry. I will do a pause and I'll cut back, or I'll have a sip, or whatever it might be. But unfortunately, yeah, it is the season, right? So a couple of things to catch up on. So I'm gonna grab a pen. It doesn't really matter. I'm in an orange mood, I think. So a couple of things to catch up on. So let's see, where am I at? NatWest. So NatWest. Why am I talking about NatWest? It's National Trust. Oh, this does not bode well, does it? I'm sorry, guys. National Trust, which isn't due yet, but we have put another £20 in to try and be ready. So this is just a tracker I made up myself. They're £10 each, so £20 has gone in, so that's a nice easy hit. And hopefully that'll just catch up quite nicely. My last kind of catch-up video with a bit of annuals and stuff covered the mortgage, which is why I flipped past that, the mortgage overpayment, excuse me, and some of the car stuff. My car is currently booked in for service, and will get sorted, and I'll know if I've got any money left and what I might do with that and keep it in the pot or whatever it might be. I know I've got £100 left. I just can't quite remember what the oddsies are, so the oddsies might go into the old penny challenge, which I don't know if that's in shop. No, it's not. There we go. Might go into the old penny challenge there. Otherwise, I've had to ignore a couple of annuals to start off with. We have got another payday coming, and it's just everywhere at the moment. Work is really just throwing me off. Wait, I have forgotten one. I went straight past home insurance then as well, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oh, for goodness sake, Victoria, calm down. So we've also put some in home insurance as well. It's a big cost. We need to start getting on top of it. And we've put another 40 into there. So that's currently standing at 80. It's not actually due for a good year, but I'd rather know it's just there and sorted. I hate doing home insurance. I used to sell it a long time ago. Yeah. Anyway, hate it. Right, okay. So I'm really sorry for the stretching. I didn't imagine I was going to have to do this quite as much. So again, working out the setup, working out this thing. Yeah. So, firstly, I am going to come back to this in a second. But firstly, quite rightly, people are way more sensible than me, because I'm just obviously blind. I'm honestly just completely blind, because the 2 that I kept going on about not being able to find is literally right there. Right there. If we got I'm gonna have to get used to a shine of a ring light now, aren't I? It's right there. It's right there over the 1. How I don't know how I missed it. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you very much for pointing it out to me. I will come back to that in a minute, so I won't put it away. But yeah, I don't know what was going on in my head. I don't know. We have done the 52-week challenge, keeping it going. So I was doing orange this time, wasn't I? We have, done £17 each, and that was to try and make it a bit of a round number, because it was sat at, I think it was, oh gosh, what was it sat up? Can't remember. I think it was sat at 603, and now it's 620, and 703 and 720, and the odd numbers were just driving me nuts. But that's going to be coming up again soon, because we're almost at the weekend, and I tend to do that on a Sunday or a Monday. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what that empty one was for. We'll have to come back to that. So Slimming World, yes, I have had another weigh-in. As I was saying, I'm on to my second tracker now. So the first tracker, which is when I had the little gain at the end, doesn't matter, or it doesn't matter. Little gain at the end. So that means I was actually up to £60. £60, so I'm doubling obviously what I'm losing or gaining or whatever it might be. So I'm going to turn that one over. Oh yeah, save to the loss of gain. I'm turning that one over because I'm just going to keep it going at the moment. I know I've probably got another stone I want to lose. I think maybe a bit more. I don't know. I'll see what my body says to me, if you like. So technically, before I covered that, I should have checked. I'm sorry, guys. That was number 12, wasn't it? I'm trying to get my head in the shot now. Number 12. So that was 12th weigh-in. I have had another weigh-in. So let's start with 13. And I did a -3, which is fantastic. So I haven't even got my money out. I did this last time as well. I forgot to get the money out. That's like the most important bit. So out comes the black purse. This is £140. There is a lot of change for purposes, for reasons, and because Glow Up, I've taken some of the coins out to try and just condense that down a bit. I'm planning on finishing it in a minute. Yay! I'm planning on finishing it, and I want to obviously get it into a format of all cash, or all notes rather, so that I can then allocate it where I'm going to put it, or whatever it might be. So, sorry guys, sorry, yeah, that's all of it, sorry. So that is £140 in cash. Whoop. So, I did do -3, so I know that is obviously £6 going in. So that'll be 66 now. Obviously super pleased, super pleased. Although I have to say, I have had an atrocious, awful, terrible, like last, let's see, what day are we on today? Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I've done nothing but eat. Absolutely nothing but eat. It's been terrible, especially today. I've had sweets, I've had chocolate, had a packet of crisps. I don't know what's going on with me today. I think it's because I'm feeling poorly. My little ones are feeling poorly, and my husband is feeling poorly too. And we had a really bad night last night, with the kids waking up a lot and just being noisy and coughing and so I just think today was a go with it. I've also got another 20 that is going into Buffy, because again, that's our Valentine's. It's our anniversary, which is around Valentine's, and again, I want to build it up. So I've got another 20 going into there. Each stake is 20 and each letter is a £5. I say that every time, and every time I say, I've got to double check it. I really do. I need to double check it. There we go. That's that one, and I've just got to think. I think that is everything in there. Really close to doing our really cool style head thing now. Can't wait. And obviously the money's just sat there at the back going, use me, use me. Use me. Okay, we've also had a little bit to put into the kid's birthday. So lovely trackers. I love it when I get these out. I just think they're so pretty. So these were from the Little Budget Co. One for girly, one for boy. Oh, that ring light, I'm really gonna have to get used to that. I just think they're so pretty. They're so pretty. Anyway, they are getting £10 each, so I will use a 20 again. and let's find another 10. So I've got a 10 on there and a 10 up there. I may not actually save the full 200 for these guys. I don't actually know why I asked the trackers to be 200, because they're so small, we're never going to spend that on them yet. I don't know why I did 200. I think I got just totally excited. Basically, is the way I'm going to go with it. So that goes into there. I have got a set amount that has gone into my husband's birthday, and my birthday fund is actually being digitally transferred over into the Monzo. So I am gonna, oh no, where's my doofer? Ah, where's my new doofer? There it is. Right, sorry. I made this tracker. I can't remember how much the interval parts, whatever dots are. I'm just going to scratch them all off, and I know that I've got 20 to put in here. Basically, it is 20. Yes, 20 to put in here. So I'm just going to scratch them all off and know that I'm either going to owe some or I'm not. And I will clean these up in a second. So what have we got? Oh, that is convenient. Oh my goodness gracious me. I don't know what that figure is. I'm not going to scratch it off, even though I just said I was going to scratch them all off, because then I know I've got one left. But I can't remember what it's at. God, guys, you're going to have to give me a hint as to how to get used to the sheen of the ring light. I don't even know if I can turn it down. I'm not going to play with it because I'll break it. So that has, that £20 has digitally already gone into Monzo. So that's that one, and I have had another 30, so that means I've got to do some maths now, doesn't it? Let's see, so let's do 20, and I'm trying to pick ones that aren't going to work in my head. 20, and let's do the 4, 6. Oh, 4 and 6. Oh, I almost went off on one then. Right, and I've had 30. Did I say that? I'm sorry. I probably did. We really need to start doing something into other birthdays as well at the back there. But yeah, we're gonna have to get there. We're gonna have to get there. So what else is what I'm trying to think? Oh, I didn't go back to the advent, did I? There we go. Didn't go back to the advent. That was silly. So advent. Last time I hadn't filmed for ages, and I had 5 days on the trot, excuse me. Yeah, I still haven't filmed for ages, as I said, and I've actually got 7 days on the trot now. I know, right? So I've got £14 to put into here. So we started at 5. Please tell me. Right, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is like with my kids every day. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is the 12th. Oh gosh, am I going to have to check my watch? No, it is the 12th today. It is the 12th today. I'm just using my pretty tracker. I'm saving £2 a day here, and that's going to go into my 2025 binder, just to start us off a bit, and that is this girl budgets. So I need to do 14 into there. 14. There we go. Okay, so currently 24 in there because we're 12. We're halfway through. Awesome. Okay, fine. So I have now obviously done that, and that should leave, she says, right, 20. Oops, and a 5 for a certain something there. And I believe 20, 30, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15, yep, lovely. And 55 for the other things I'm going to get out in a second. So there's certain a something, right, hang on, let me tidy up a bit. There's too much going on, Doofer, you go back, there we go. Oh, sorry guys, I hope everyone's doing okay. It's getting really close to Christmas now. As I said, we're like halfway there. 12 days. 12 days. Haven't started wrapping. Haven't done anything. That was the main thing when my husband brought out this new ring light and standy thing for me. That was the main thing. I was like, oh my god, you've done your wrapping. How have you done your wrapping? I haven't done my wrapping. Oh my goodness. That never happens. I was absolutely mortified. Oh, I was absolutely mortified. I was about to say. What? Oh no. I hope that clips. Oh yes, it does. Sorry, I have a Lego thing. I love Lego. And I've obviously at some point broken my Lego rose that I was given by my husband. Because he knows I have a Lego thing. Sorry. Slight distraction. I'm sorry, I just found a random piece of Lego on the desk and was like, what the heck? Right, so anyway, now for the good bit. Yes. Right. So we have got this little baby here. Whoops. Which obviously I did in my last video and discovered I was way further along than I thought I was. And there was only £25 left. Yes! So I have got these out when I can. Sorry. Right, so I have actually taken out the Boost 2025. And that's already kind of at the front of my 2025 binder because I haven't quite worked out where I'm putting it in there yet or whatever. I haven't kind of divvied it out yet, if you like. It may well be because I've got a little Christmas jar that I picked up from, I think it's B&M. I can't even remember now. Because, you know, Christmas tat, you can't help yourself, can you? And that might literally be where I start saving a bit of money. I don't know, for next Christmas. I don't know. I was so unorganised this year. Who knows? Anyway, get back to the point, Victoria. So I have finished a couple of them, as I explained last time. One of them I've actually totally taken out and is now sitting over there on my other binder. And the finished ones are at the back here. So I'm just going to pop these behind. And then these are the ones that I've got left. Now, normally I'd be rolling a dice, etc., etc. But I'm not going to do that today. I know exactly what it is. It's £25. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. In case I cut that bit out, I'm not going to use a dice or anything like that this time, guys. I know exactly what it's going to be. I've got my £25. It's all going to go into the same container. But yes, this now means that I have finished the lovely Glow Up Your Savings Challenge by the lovely Sophie from We Got This Studio, which is just super duper. Especially this Ooh Spicy, because I actually never thought I was going to get around to doing that. Because I just didn't. It was the biggest value. It was £75 in total, and I was just like, oh no, that one's going to hold me up. Yeah. It definitely helped putting a chunk in last time. Anyway, so that's £10 that has gone into Ooh Spicy. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, £10 that's going into Just One More Chapter, which is my favourite one. And we've got £5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going into Big Bear Hugs. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, ding. Totally finished. Really pleased. Some of it is going to be reallocated. I'm going to do that in a different video, mostly because I don't know what I'm reallocating all of it to yet, because I just haven't got myself together. But look at this. Done. Now, the ones that are from Sophie are £250 because I did the extra £5 cup at the top of the book challenge one. So that's £250. Then I actually used one of her little freebies that she gave me as well, just to kind of bolster it a tiny bit as well. And that was an extra £15. So in total, I have now got £265. Yes. All I wanted was to try and finish this before we got to next year, basically, and here we have it. Yes, I have. No, we're not using those funds. It's these funds right in front of your face. I'm so sorry. So I will pop these together. As you can see, I've just made a note that the £50 is the 2025 one, which is this one. No, I've taken it out as well, sorry. The 2025 one is actually in my 2025 binder now. It'll be here at the front, along with my Stop Spending Money on Shit tracker for November. Yep, there we go. Excuse me. So that was just a reminder to myself that basically I've taken it out. But obviously the £50 still counts to the total, right? So this should be... I'm going to try and count it backwards now, aren't I? Not backwards. Oh, you know what I'm saying. Oh, we've got change in there as well. I won't count it, guys. I know everybody likes to see the fan of money, don't they? But I've got the change as well. So I'll do a little bit of a fan. I'll do it. Oh my goodness, I'm not very good at doing fans, am I? Why didn't I use the lovely IOU that she's got me? Not that it is an IOU, actually. Oh, whatever. Yeah, so £265. Really, really pleased. Ding, ding, ding. Really, really pleased. That's just super. Absolutely super. I'm definitely going to bring this one out again. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm getting that kind of little tickle in the back now. And yet, she's still going to carry on. She's carrying on regardless. Right, I will use that in something else. And we will work out exactly what we're doing with all of those bits and bobs. And I'll tell you, well, maybe the next video or maybe not. I must do some debt though as well. Really have to do some debt. But we'll come back to that as well. Right, okay. So, otherwise, I've got some other little bits and bobs that I want to do today. So I've got £55 left over. I have got my, and this is going to look awful, I'm so sorry. I have got a A5 binder. I found this really, really cheap in B&M. I think it was literally £2.50, and it's not great quality. It's probably going to break, but I wanted to try an A5 because I just wanted to try them. I cannot get the glue sticky label off to save my life. There's a bit on the back as well, which is just irritating. This is where I'm starting to just save up some other, obviously, bits and bobs. And for those of you who have spotted on the top here, I've got a new game that I'm going to start playing. I've started watching the video of someone called well, I'm going to Plannerds. I must ask her. Nicole, basically, and she has done a little game that she has made up herself, and it's called Pin Number Panic. And I saw her play it and I was like, that looks like great fun, and I went straight to her Etsy and I bought it. But I knew that I wanted to finish the glow up first, and obviously that was the main plan. And now I want to play this one. Now, I did a very, very rough run through of this, and it was brutal to me. So I already know that she has said that, you know, maybe take out some of the higher numbers if you don't want to save too much in one sweep. But the concept of the game, the premise of the game is that basically you are at the cash machine and you are trying to remember your PIN. You finish the game when you have crossed off all of the numbers, and then whatever the total is obviously what you have saved. So what you do every single time is you randomly pick 4 digits. So I'm not going to count this at the moment, but 4 digits which are going to be upside down apparently, like so. Excuse me, which means that we have tried this pin. Obviously this is not the correct pin for us because we haven't done all of our numbers yet, but we would cross off these numbers and we would then save the difference. And yeah, yuck. Yuck. So once I have actually hit some of these bigger numbers, I suspect I'll be taking a couple out just like she did. So thank you for giving that option. That was a great idea. But let's try again, shall we? So what I'm going to actually do, guys, is I will take the top 4 and let's see if we can get them in a decent order. I've also got my calculator because it's dark, it's late. I can't add to save my life. Always going to say something really rude then. Right, okay. So we have got a 6. I've just done that upside down. We've got a 9. Oh yeah. A 1. That's better. Another 1. That's better. And a 4. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Nicole, that's not too bad. Thank you. So I am going to use a black because it's probably easier. So I have 1 in the sense of I have now marked off the 9, I've marked off the 1, and I've marked off the 4. And obviously I can do that really easy in my head. That's 14. Had I got to a point, which wouldn't have happened this time round because obviously I've got a bit of budget for a couple of games, but had I got to a point where I didn't have enough money to actually pay the ATM, I would have gone withdrawn. So bless her, she's even thought about having a little withdrawal slip. I don't know if how clear that is, but this ring light, oh man. And obviously you would just say that basically it's an IOU card. You're overdrawn by however much, and that you'd have to pay it back next time, basically. So have I totally added that up wrong? 9, 10, it's 15, not 14. Thank you. So that's £15 going in there. Awesome. So that was my first play. I probably am going to disappear that 9. I'm going to be totally honest with you. But, oh well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll see what we've got in terms of money, cash, whatever it might be next time round. I'm also obviously started to use a couple of these A5 envelopes. I'm not sure how they do with cash and stuff. Well, I say cash, coins and stuff, I should say. So maybe we'll need to see how that fits as well. I don't know why I've got this balanced on me like this. There we go. So I'm going to put those back into there. So thank you. That was good fun. I liked that. I like that muchly. Had it not been such a big number, I was going to play it twice, but no, that's enough for now. That is enough. This time round. So there we go. Let's pop that into there. She's obviously playing it at the moment as well. I haven't spotted anyone else playing it yet, but I'm sure there's other people playing it. It's probably just a case of I haven't had time to watch that many videos. I know I've got comments on my videos too, which I really have to get around to. I'm sorry, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I also found in my stash, so I've got some other bits here as well, so ignore those at the moment because I don't know where I'm going with those. I don't know where I'm going. But I also found some other bits and bobs in my stash that I want to start doing as little side games, if you like. And these were some freebies that I don't know when I found them. I don't know how long I've had them. I have put some scratch offs on here, and I think that they are actually intended to be printed off much bigger than this, but I didn't want them to be too big. But they're just so beautiful. They're little mushroom houses and they're awesome, and I love them. So this one saves 25 and this one saves 40. They are from is it Asia? I can't even see. Asia M Budgets freebies, and I have no idea when I got them or where I got them from. So maybe her website, or maybe she has is it Ko-fi or coffee? I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. I just found them in my stash and was like, yes, I'm going to use those. So I thought I'd start doing them today. So let's have a little cross through a few of them. I actually bought specifically because I printed them smaller and I've only got great big scratch offs. Some of these like ATM like pin ones or whatever they're called. I've just taken a couple off because they just keep coming out all over the place or whatever, and they don't really do it because it looks a bit messy, so I'm really sorry, but I just went with what I was doing. So I am going to scratch off this one. So we've got a 3, that's a nice little number, and I'll do the other one at the top. So we've got a 3 and a 2. Oh, that's a nice round. 5. I'll see what comes up with the other one. Let's do 2 on this one too. So I did a 2, and this time I'm going to do 1 in the front door. And a 5. Wish I'd done the front door. It really doesn't matter. So we've got 5, 8, 10 and 12. So that's 12 going into that one. I think this 20 is going to plague me, isn't it? But that's 12. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. 12 going into that one. At the moment, I've got a couple of these envelopes too, so I just thought I'd use some of these just to mix it up a bit as well. I don't know where I got these envelopes from either. They must have come from one of my binders. I don't know. I don't know. And I will scratch those off properly in a second as well. So I'm going to pop that over to here. And then this is one thing that's going to muck up my situation here. Sorry. I'm going to have to get used to the fact that I feel very much this way. I don't know if I keep cutting my hands out because I feel very much this way. I'm sorry, guys. I know I keep going on about this setup. I'm really sorry. Oh, yes, I forgot to say. Going back to Nicole at Planners is the way I'm going to say it. She is also doing a freebie every month. So I've got her November one as well. It's quite black heavy. And I was kind of like, oh, I don't have that much black ink. I'm not going to print that just yet. So obviously I've got her pin number panic game. And this is her December freebie as well. I'm going to keep this one really simple, really small. So I'm going to have the lights, which I've seen her use. So I know there's 11 or down each side. So it's 22. So each bulb is going to be 1 and each jump is going to be a 5. And oh look, so instantly I've got an issue. Hold on. And as if by magic, that £20 note has changed turned into some change. I just went back into the go up and got rid of some of those coins basically. Still a couple on the bottom, which I'll sort out in a minute. But for the purposes of what I wanted right now, done. So my intention was I was going to put a 5 in here anyway, but I wanted some change left over, and I might come back to this one in a second. So I'm going to do, I'm sorry, this god-awful yellow jumper in the middle. No, not my style. These two, yes, would definitely wear. Middle one, heck no. Heck no. Who was thinking that? Who? And I'm actually going to use up my glow-up one at the moment. And use that one again because I happen to have it out. So I'm going to put £5 into there for now, but I'm just going to leave it on the side because, as I said, I might be coming back to that again in just a second. So other than that, I'm sorry guys, I know this is a long video. I'm really sorry. I said it was going to be. I hinted in my last video that I had been wanting to do like a December freebie, but I hadn't got my act together and where it was being a nightmare and blah 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 blah. Yeah, so I have now. I've got my act together. Was there supposed to be £3 under there? I don't know where I've got to. I'll just leave it be. I'll count it up in a minute. I'm sorry guys. Probably because 12 went into something, didn't it? Which would leave 3. Anyway, I've actually got my act together, and I'm just going to reach over here and grab it 1 second. So hopefully, if I can work out how to do it, this is going to be attached to this video, and it's going to be a freebie from me just to say happy December, hello everybody, Merry Christmas, and all the rest of it, basically. And the idea I've come up with, are you ready? Because it's, yeah, dad joke time. So we've got chipping away at 2025, and basically, you know, happy 2025. No, 2020 fries, excuse me, 2020 fries. Yeah. So the idea is you have got a little pack of chips, basically, and when you make it up, it's going to look a little something like this. I don't know how the sheen is going to be on here, so I might have to hold it in an angle or a bit closer, or I don't know what to do with the ring light. So the idea is you've got the little section at the bottom here, which, as you can see, folds up. So that makes a little tuck, so you can make a little pocket. All I've done is obviously make a little cut at the back there so that there's something to hold the chips at the back. And then I've got some chips sticking at the top by making a hole here. Obviously, I've used my craft knife, and I could have cut it a bit better. I'm so sorry, guys. But you can also see I've tried to leave quite a thick kind of a lip on there because I've never done this before. I've got no idea, and I had no idea how this was going to work, and I didn't know if it's going to fall apart. Anyway, so this is my little free gift to everybody, if I can work out how to do it. So obviously I also wanted to play it a little bit. So this should be on a little download, what is it, Google link or some such, or if I can't get that to work, I'll put it on a Ko-fi, whatever that place is called, link instead. This is what will happen. Obviously you cut it, bend that over, get it for your laminator, do a couple of holy holes. You are obviously going to have to manually cut these out. I mean, you can do them straight on a guillotine type thing if you want to, but they'll look less like chips because that matters. And then as you pull out each chip, you've got a sum to obviously save. It saves £45 in total because that's 20 plus 25. But obviously you could double up the chips, or you could do whatever you want with it. It's, you know, whatever. But it's just a little something for me because I had fun making it too. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to look at what those fries were worth. And I'm going to pluck out, that was pluck. I promise you it's pluck. I'm going to pluck out a couple of these. And then depending on what I've got left, I might go back towards either the mushroom house or the Christmas jumpers. What was it? Sorry. Save a few Chrim-Bob, excuse me. Or something, I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to save 7. And, 2. So do one more. 7 and 2, and obviously all I've done is stuck the chips in. 7 and 2. Some of the small ones, I'm going to hint now, are a little bit small. You can't push them all the way down, okay? Shh. And 8. Oh, okay. I wish I'd stopped at the other 2. That was a nice little number, wasn't it? No, okay, so that's 8, 10, 17. Obviously, I can do that in my head. I'm so sorry, guys. Right, 5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and that leaves me with a nice little 6. Okay, fine. Lovely. So yeah, I just thought it was something a little bit fun. I don't know. I'll definitely finish it obviously the once. I might do it again. Who knows? It's quite kind of cute. I'm never going to remember what the amounts are on here, so that's even better, right? I won't put those chips back in, although I guess you could if you wanted to and just keep going. And yeah, maybe this is a bit childish, but I couldn't help myself. The pun was there and I had to use it. I'm sorry. So yeah, as I said, just a little freebie for me, guys. So 5, excuse me if this is going to slide off screen, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Yeah, I just had to make sure I counted it. I know I just did, but I had to double check because, yeah, useless ones over here. Right, and that can go back into an envelope too, because that had an envelope in here too. I think. Yes, it did. Right, sorry guys. See, I'm not sure about putting coins in these either. I don't know, maybe I should have got zip ones or something. Right, okay, I'm going to pop that into there. I've also just hit my head on the ring light, so that's obviously going to be something I have to get used to. Right, okay, let's pop that in there. Gently, guys, gently. Right, so I have still got my mushrooms out. I don't know why I've kept that. I've still got my mushrooms out and I've still got my jumper out. Why am I calling it jumper? Save a few Chrim-Bob. I'm sorry. I think I am going to do... Doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's all kind of going the same way. I've got 6. Now this could have a nice little one just left somewhere, but this could also shoot me over because I can't remember how much the figures are. Because I wouldn't know, would I? I just stuck the stickers on, didn't really think about it. Right, I'm going to stick with 2 more on the lower one, which is the 25 saver. And I'm going to do... I'm going to do this one in the tree. Oh, 1. Okay, lovely. And I'm going to do this one in the mushroom tree. Mushroom tree. So 1. And that's another one. Oh, wow. Okay, fine. There you go. A nice little 2. And then I can do 4 of the light bulbs. Should I be daring to do another one? No, let's do 4 of the light bulbs. That's what I said I was going to do, wasn't it? And this is so cute. Right, okay. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And that can go straight into there. Right, guys, we finally got there. I'm so sorry. This is a super long video again. I'm really sorry. You know, please do like, subscribe, comment. I know I'm really bad at commenting. It's really down to the work thing. I do read your comments and go, I'll get to that. And then, yeah. And I really, really appreciate them. It's lovely. To hear from everybody. I need this one, don't I, for this one, sorry. And please, obviously, do download my freebie, or tell me if it's absolutely ridiculous and what am I doing. Give us something, you know, useful, woman. That's absolutely fine too. And, you know, hopefully I'll get to see some of you playing it and just think, oh gosh, what did I do? What did I do? Thank you again so much for watching, guys. I'm sorry this is a super, super long one. As I'm always going to say, every single video, I will try to do another one faster. I really need to do one on my debt binder as well, because I need to catch up on that a little bit. Just need to get the money out, basically. It's getting to the bank as much as anything. But thank you so much for your time, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye.